The old warrior had simply been set aside and forgotten, much as the attic had been. Even now, the attic door was pretty well obstructed with boxes of unused clothing, old shoes, and other discards. In any case, no one had set foot in the old attic in 5 years or so. While its roots derive from a summer kickoff held several years back, our story begins in the summer of '86. School was still out, and the young child, who was but 3 years old back then, when the holiday warrior made his first appearance, was now 8 years old. With his mom and dad working in the yard, Kelly and his friend, Peter, who'd come over to play for the day, had a slightly mischievous, somewhat adventurous predisposition. It was every imaginative young boy's way, one supposed, of vanquishing any full onset of boredom. And what added to their excitement, of course, was that they both knew they were not supposed to go up there. Like most attics, it was dusty, dirty, unkept, and, of course, lifeless. Or so one would assume.
Jesus, look at this place. Why are we supposed to come up here? Oh, Mama's straight out dirty. Kind of spooky, isn't it? Look over there. Real toys. That's where they put them. What's that? Looks like a toy soldier. I don't remember that toy soldier. Here, let me pick up his arm. Ooh, that's the old guy. Hey, what's Ellie holding in his hand? Looks like an old magazine. It says Holiday Gift Guide. Look here, Kelly. There's a whole bunch of them. Boy, they really go back a long ways. Gift ideas. Bet Santa Claus would like to get his hands on these. Now I remember why my dad's not to come up here. He said that he once trapped the ghost of Christmas past up here and put him to sleep. Yeah, sure. And how did he do that? By reading profiles from the women in business.
Before the boys could blink an eye, the old radio suddenly clicked on. The sound slowly rose up in the air. The boys sat speechlessly, practically terror-stricken, watched and listened in amazement as the impossible began to unfold in front of them. Nearly faded from your mind is a dreamy, distant past, a floating, fleeting fantasy that simply could not last. But I'm real, you see, as the soldier is my host. Careful now, caution here, oh yes, I am a ghost. Tuck me safely now inside within the soldier's breast. Together we'll be marching soon to face the season's test. His courage swells as I begin my spiriting about, but miss his message, perilous course, for it could bring me out. Ideas, the sparks of intellect that grow from heart's desire, a merry time for all soon comes into which we all aspire. God bless you, merry gentlemen, may nothing you dismay. But lest some doubts arise o'er me, hear now what this I say. See you tremble, for we stew. Upon us fast the days fly through. O heaven's ghost, what shall we do? Listen now and hear me well, for time's not far away. So many decisions, so few days. Lo, see ye merchants as they pray. To find gifts right, no easy task. Could send one fleeing to the flask. But like a friend, right at one side, alas, the shopper's handy guide. The bells will ring and voices sing, the lights will shine so bright. Salute the season for which we plan, as I remain from sight. Well, attention then, a hop, 2, 3, as my soldier does his stint. Guess my name from page to page, or shall I give a hint? Well, the answer here and for the view, we care to give so kind. Our Christmas guide is on the way. I'm the one who signed. For I'm the ghost of Christmas presents. The boys began to shake. They looked at each other, but didn't say a word. Had they seen what they just saw? Finally, Kelly began to inch slowly across the floor.
I want out of here. Me too.
Later that night, the young boy ventured a question to his father as he was being tucked into bed.
Dad, do you know anything about a toy soldier?
Well, oh yes. I remember a toy soldier came to visit the sales staff once upon a time to warn them about an upcoming holiday gift guide. But that was years ago.
You still put out a holiday gift guide, don't you?
Well, of course we do. It's an important publication.
Where did he go?
Who? You mean the toy soldier?
Uh-huh.
I don't know. He left the meeting and was never seen again.
Come on, Dad. Do toy soldiers ever come to life?
Well, of course they do. Especially if you believe they do.
Well, do you think he might go visit your sales staff again?
Nope, probably not.
Why not?
My guess is he would not be welcome. That toy soldier might remind them of basic training.
What's basic training?
Hey, it's past your bedtime, Kai. Believe me, you'll find out about it soon enough. You can either join the army someday or go into sales. Basic training, yes.
I don't get it, Dad. Is there some connection between toy soldiers and this holiday gift guide?
Oh, yeah, I think there is. See, we've got this sales staff, and they're like soldiers, too. Always on the front lines, you see, and it's tough. But they have a job to do, and they do it. And like old Father Time, they just kind of keep marching on.
Good night, Dad.
Good night, kiddo. You have sweet dreams now, my little drummer boy. In fact, go ahead and dream about a toy soldier that comes to life.
I think I already did.
As the young boy drifted off to sleep, he thought he heard sounds from the attic. But he was very tired now. Still, nearly fading from your mind as a dreamy distant past, a floating, fleeting fantasy that simply could not last. But he's real, you see. This soldier, he's been your host. Watch him now as he slips from sight. His wish for you, the most